Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Morning, Sergeant Major.
How do you know what kind of goddamn day it is?
Beautiful morning, Sergeant Major.
Are you a fucking weatherman now?
You're listening to Sergeant's Time on WTF Nation Radio.
Yeah! Broadcasting live from the Functional Veterans Center of Excellence here on this 8 January 2026 in the year of no air conditioning dumpster fire. Sergeant's Time. News Army WT Moments WTF Radio. But of course, always with Sergeant's Time, I got my girl in the gunner seat, Spanky.
Hey y'all, that's me.
Man.
What you doing?
Girl, what you doing, yo?
I know, it's been too long. I feel like I haven't seen you.
I know. What's up with that? What's all this mentoring and caveating and behooving going on? And you weren't here with me, so I got, yeah, man. So
See, you got to behoove because I wasn't here.
I got to behoove, circle back, walking the dog. Let's entertain this. Let's populate this through the staff. This is Sergeant's Time, of course, your LPD shit-talking session of U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. Good Lord. Rambo. Oh, thanks. You think I'm Rambo? Oh, I'm not Rambo. I mean, Ramos. I mean, sort of, kind of, I guess you could say Rambo.
Ooh, I'm going to have to start calling you that.
Yeah, no,
He is now known as Rambo.
Don't call me that. Anyway, so hope y'all have, I guess the first week of 2026 is going good for you. Army speaking, of course. Yeah, there's some information that needs to be put out, and I'm going to say this right now. We were waiting on the word on, I guess Fort Carson's having some snow. And so we were waiting on, like, hey, just let us know when you get it. And then that way we can provide you guys and gals. And this is for Fort Carson over in the glorious Rockies in Colorado. There is an alert. You guys have I think the first time I've seen anybody do an inclement snow weather or weather call for Carson. So DOD alert.
I know, so it's got to be pretty bad. Now
it's going to be pretty bad if they're alerting them. It's Carson. Those guys, don't they, like the 10th mountain, they go fucking skiing to work or some shit like that?
I don't know. I thought they dug through snow like a polar bear.
I was about to say, I think that's like their forte. Fort Carson will execute delayed start. Soldiers report no later than 1000. Civilian employees will arrive no later than 3 hours past their normal report time. All IWRs, stack included, will serve breakfast at 08. Well, that's not bad.
No.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So IWR, individual warrior. Yeah, it was what's an IWR? Yeah, a warrior restaurant. Warrior restaurant.
Okay, for us old school.
Chow hall, DFAC. No more operations yet. Will resume throughout the day. Oh, they did. Oh, Daniel says that they announced this when he was in. All right, cool. We just haven't heard it for a while.
Yeah.
I heard it for a minute. All IV kiosks will be open at 0800 and then resume normal hours of operation. Robinson Clinic will host a consolidated sick hall. For additional guidance, contact your supervisor. Reply 1. So we replied 1 when we got the message. So if you guys that got the chat, all of a sudden you saw this weird WTF Moments emblem in your chat going 1. Hi, we are everywhere. And so, yeah. What's that?
They also, like I said, because in the comments in there, because they're answering some questions,
Mhm.
the CDCs and gyms will open at 7 a.m. for those of y'all that need to get rid of your kids and work out no matter how snowy it is.
Did you just say get rid of your kids and work out?
Yes. Gotta get them gains. Fuck them kids.
Yeah, exactly. You got to get them gains, man. I'm telling you what, sometimes you need to throw
Get
some
your gains
weights.
at 7 a.m.
Yeah, you need to throw weights around when you're dealing with some of the crumb snatchers. I'm sure. I know what it's like having to deal with my little monsters and monster, I should say. Baby Ice. Holy crap. I always take him PT with me. People look at me like all weird and shit, like I'm abusing my kid because he's sitting there lifting his little dumbbells, and I'm like, what? He's getting gains. That's not child abuse. That's fitness. You just see when I'm taken out to foot marches and shit like that and all that. So yeah, I get a lot of drama for that. But anyways, so there you go. There was your. So again, soldiers will report no later than 1,000 civilian employees will arrive no later than 3 hours past their normal reporting time. I wonder what their normal reporting time is. Isn't it like 7 o'clock?
I mean, I guess it just depends on where you work. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe at 7, depending on if they're like a doctor worker person or a office worker person. They might not come till 8. So I guess that that hey, 3 hours after normal makes
True.
it fair to all of them because they have to get paid the same.
True that. All right, so real quick, I just want to, we're going to move this along fast. Sorry for the delay. We were waiting for that information, and we wanted to make sure. Appreciate the senior leaders out there getting with us to wanting to get the word out for the troops. And the fact that we have, I like it when units reach out to U.S. Army W.T.F. moments and say, hey, can you hook us up? We got to put this out to the troops. And we know they are all, they all go through your, they all go through your place, your platform. So we have no problems disseminating that information. All right. So, okay, I'm going to, how do I say this? All right. We posted a post, and every time we post something, everyone, of course, likes to jump in the comments and say, I doubt, this is bullshit, misinformation, disinformation, whatever information. Malnutrition.
In other words, not the information that I think you should be putting out.
Yeah, exactly. Not the information that I think you should be putting out, but we did a post of barracks being like hot, like troops are sleeping out in the quad of their barracks area, wherever the little complex. Yeah. And so there was a video that we posted on U.S. Army WTF moments, and it was a soldier sleeping in a hammock outside. And of course, that we call bullshit. This is blah blah blah. I think, I really think there are individuals that don't need to have social media anymore. Like, I really think, I think sometimes some of these leaders or some of these back in my day guys just need to log the fuck off, because most of the information that we get, we are like 1 or 2 Kevin Bacons away from the raw data, right? And so the raw information, we're sometimes even one Kevin Bacon away. If you guys don't know the Kevin Bacon layered theory, go ahead and Google that and you'll understand what I mean. And it's really funny to see leaders, really the back of my day ones, the current ones, this is bullshit, blah, 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 blah. They can't believe it. There's no way that this is happening. And your soldiers are, these soldiers are telling bullshit and you guys are just getting half truths. We posted a video of a soldier sitting out in a cot outside in the quad. If you guys have seen the video circulating, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, because we also posted the notice from First Cav saying that through Friday, January 16th, there's gonna be scheduled maintenance and HVAC outage.
Right.
Now, I'm just gonna say, to be fair, this would have been a perfect time of year to be fixing air conditioners normally.
Right.
It is really unseasonably hot here right now.
Correct.
It has been 85, 90
Correct.
degrees.
Correct.
Like the last couple weeks.
Yeah, you were exactly. You're gonna see.
They could have rescheduled it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is the thing. This is the video in question that everyone says was trying to debunk and trying to say that's not whatever. And you are, Spanky, you are 100% correct. Seasonally, it's supposed to be cold as shit.
Right.
All this weird weather that, we're not, where everyone's like fun having frolicking in the snow. And me and you talk about, dude, why are we like, it's hot. It's like freaking summertime and shit. Nice cool breezes, but not anything cold. So First Cav they did put out something. And they did put out the fact that the impacted buildings that were going to be affected in this HVAC down, being down. I understand, okay? But through February, sorry, not that late, guys. Through Friday, 16 February, I was just like, damn, dude, y'all like didn't like crank it up or at least, okay, it's unseasonably whatever. Let's at least turn the heat off. You don't have to turn the AC on, but at least turn the heat off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or something. So there will be, so go ahead.
Oh no, I'll just be honest. I know because the other day, we had a mini cold front for like 2 days there where it got down to the 30s at night, 40s, 50s. And then I had my heater on. So that next day when it got hot again, I got home from work and forgot that I had the heat on. It was like walking to a sauna in my house.
Right.
So yeah, because, so I can only imagine being in somewhere where I didn't have control of that.
Well,
too,
our, how do I say this? Our buildings traditionally, they're built weird. Like we have boilers in areas where the heat would rise, that would go through the heat, that would make the barracks fucking hot as shit. Anyways, it's just the whole barracks design is just jacked up. I'm not trying to say it was great in the good old days when we had World War II buildings, but I don't recall having drama with, back in my day when we were in WW.
there was no such thing as air conditioning.
Yeah, exactly.
We were hot and we liked it.
Yeah. Heat off, open the window or whatever as what it is. So there was no, it was 100% impact to the air conditioning. So I can understand, maybe getting some box fans for the kids in the event the temperatures rose up or whatever. But they're like, nah, full on, full set, burn them. It's also like, let's steam these little fuckers out. I'm just joking.
Well,
I know they're not saying.
Maybe they thought they were too chunky and needed a little sauna time. I don't know.
Ooh, man, war on fats is starting to pick up.
Well, I'm just saying, we can't have those or the beardos or the weird, any of those.
The
people,
beardos,
working here.
No fatties. So that was posted. Now we got the U.S. Army W.T.F. got some heat. They got heat for. There's no way that these barracks could reach this temperature. We had HVAC specialists, guys that were in the barracks, guys that are whatever. They weren't even assigned to Fort Hood. This bullshit called bullshit. People in the comment, there's a bullshit. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, we rarely do this when it comes to the to some of the stuff. Like we forward this to the chains of command. We forward it to all that. I totally get it, man.
Mm-hmm.
We got it. You're skeptical. So I will say the temperature dropped a few degrees. And this was when this is when it was like last night when it was posted like 98 something. And then we asked for temperature checks. I'm going to tell you what, we work with Hots and Cots and Army Reddit to get all this information, kind of like, oh, I don't want to sound like
compiled.
Yeah. I don't want to sound like freaking One Punch Dad's battalion command. We just compile. We get fusion. We enable synergy within the different platforms. We don't do the Sergeant Major. Who the freak? Just wear a black box fan and just fucking sleep in a tent. So we literally had to send proof. Like, hey guys, take a picture of the fucking thermostat. It appears that your leaders don't believe you. It appears that. You're just not taking our word for it.
Your leaders are questioning your integrity.
Yeah. The leaders are, yeah. So we're like, just send us an update. Okay, got it. 98 degrees. Didn't really. Okay, it. You don't believe that? Fine. We will say that the temperature did drop to 91.
Oh no! Overnight coolness.
Oh, man, and that's what I think it was. I think it was like the over.
Yeah.
So individuals were just totally ragging on the troops. There's no way soldiers are sleeping outside in the tents. Well, I'll tell you what, there's soldiers sleeping outside in tents.
You best believe I've been sleeping in my car or something before I'm sleeping in a 90
no,
room.
there's soldiers that we're getting reports of soldiers that have pulled their money together to get a hotel. And so
they should probably think Airbnb.
Something. Exactly. Something.
We shouldn't have to, but I'm just giving you all the
right.
idea.
So everyone's like, "Oh, just get box fans. You'll be good to go. Just do this." It's like, you know what? We always fuck the kids in the barracks, man. I swear. We fuck them over.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
the only one that's scheduling my AC maintenance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no.
Big Sarge is only the one scheduling his AC maintenance.
Yeah.
They would have all put this off, at their own homes.
No, we fuck the
Like,
troops,
we're not
man.
going to do this. Now it's too
All the
fucking
time.
hot to
Yeah.
fix the AC or
Yeah.
service the AC.
Yeah, we fuck them over big time, man. It's like, I'm sorry I'm dropping my F-bombs, and I just like get so frustrated, and I see the inbox, and I see all these leaders. Mind you, these aren't like, staff sergeants and squad. These are sergeant first classes, master sergeants, CSMs, SGMs, majors, the worst ones. That's not happening. That's not, you guys.
David.
Yeah, you guys are posting bullet. Yeah, I did exactly. Because if it was my girl Samantha, she would not be.
Oh no, Samantha would not stand for
She
this.
would not stand for this as a company commander. She should get command time. We're gonna find out.
I can't wait till she gets promoted.
Yep. And yeah, so I was just wondering when she's gonna pull her command time. Anyway, those are the characters that we're talking about from One Punch Down. What? Got tired of the Facebook app closing in and out? Yep. All blah 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 blah. Tell them. You can check out. Yeah, you closed the app. It was probably because all the energy that we're providing through the Facebook sucks. I'm gonna tell you what, Meta sucks. And the reason why we say Meta sucks is because not only are they, I know I'm going off on a tangent here. Not only do they get your content from 10, 15 years ago, they freaking will sit there and ban you or put you in Facebook jail because of something that you posted a long time ago. And also all the Facebook lives that we've ever done at U.S. Army W.T.F Moments and W.T.F Nation Radio will be deleted after 30 days. So hit the YouTube channel. Hit the YouTube channel. You could get, oh man. By the way, do you know what yesterday was? It just hit me.
Today is 8. Yesterday.
Yesterday was the 16th. The 16th anniversary of the opening of U.S. Army W.T.F Moments. January 7th.
Oh my God. Why did I think
2010.
it was the 17th? Shit.
Yeah.
I missed our birthday.
Not the radios. The radio is
I
going
know,
to be
the
11
radios
years
is on-
old. But
radio's in March.
Yeah. But the main page, January 7th, 2010, U.S. Army WTF Moments was established on the Meta Empire to the point to where it's a lot of stuff that everyone has on their Facebook pages. We're like, hey, how come we don't have that? And the reason why we don't have it is because it's a really old page. It is one of the most oldest and established Facebook profiles in Meta.
And if our first page wouldn't have got zucked,
Yeah,
it would have been older.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this is
Yeah,
a lot of people
right?
don't know that this is the second. This is the second. We're thinking about doing a third. Like we're gonna retire, like this main big one, and then like because it's like 16 years old already. So 16-year-old page, and what's such. I mean, I've been part of the organization like just shy, almost 13 years. Damn, 13 years.
I mean, I've been around right now.
Yeah,
We're
about to
talking
say.
on 9 years.
Yeah, 9 years. Yeah. We've been some old
Shit,
timers.
what do we hold?
Yeah, exactly. So
Not
4 more,
tomorrow.
4 more years. U.S. Army WTF Moments is going to put it in a retirement packet on IPSA.
Yeah, we are.
and then IPSA, and we'll have a new page. There'll be a new page stood up. We'll probably do that. We'll probably retire. I'm saying it's so glitchy. It really is. We'll post something and someone's like, hey, I didn't post. I didn't. You posted a page or blah blah blah. I saw it. It's like, yeah, it's right there on the timeline. And then they'll send us a screenshot. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with the link? So come here, little. Yeah, exactly that, Daniel. 4 more years and we can retire. And we'll start up a new page. But yeah, so happy birthday to the WTF Nation. 16 years as of yesterday. It just hit me just now. I was like, wait a minute, today's the 8th. So they re-up in 4 years. Yeah, exactly. It depends if we get promoted. If we get put onto the Department of War's media team, we might stay longer. Who knows? Or it depends. We might get thrown out. Who knows?
Mhm.
We might get So to go back on the question of the validity of the comments and posts from your soldiers, they're legit. We would not 16 years is still not chaptered. Yeah. As long as you fill out that cover sheet first, then you can feel free to submit that retirement packet. Man.
You got to have like duplicate copies of the cover sheet.
Yeah. We're so old. All of our retirement packets are freaking on carbon with the old DA Form 31. They used to have the carbon paper with it. So anyways, these are all the warnings that have been posted on all the buildings in that footprint that we described earlier. So guys, look, we're working with the chain of command. So it's not a bullshit thing. It's not hyperbole. It's not joking. These and to the guys and gals that are staying in the barracks, the chain of command, the garrison, they're aware of it. Okay. So I don't want everybody to go, oh, they don't care. I'm just thinking that this was right here. You would think they would have had a backup plan for, I don't know, just just turn off the AC during wintertime, Bridie's Sweet 16 has a whole new meaning. Yeah, really. So press so hard that you could read the onion skin. Yep, exactly. And I remember back in the day, people used to get the old carbon sheets, and to redo it, like to change the date, they would get a new carbon sheet to change the date on the old carbon.
Oh.
And then they would change the original out and then give the command, the HQ, the carbon copy, not the original. Yeah, I mean, hey, there was tricks back in the day. Sometimes
There was.
Sometimes, I mean, I did my stint time as a working in the orderly room, training room environment, and I guarantee it. There's some days where I'm not saying that, leave did get charged, but I'm just saying all of a sudden, how did leave not get charged? I don't know. What happened?
I don't know. I may know a people or two that might lose shit. Like, shit gets lost. But, it's funny because that's usually not the kind of shit that gets lost. But, sometimes it happens.
Especially a leave form. You notice that? Everything else, pay, promotion, exception to policies, BAH, BAS, that all gets lost. But a leave form? Oh no, they gonna take your leave. They gonna take it. They gonna take it.
And am I the only one that misses the smell of carbon sheets? I don't know.
Or the stack. You get this. Yeah, you get the stack. Yeah, it had this weird. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
It's like this weird inky. I don't want to say it was like sniffing freaking markers back when we were growing up, but I'm just saying.
Someone have some of those stashed like in a warehouse somewhere. I want one.
Maybe we could ask Zoltan. We can get a box and just open them up. But anyways, so that's the whole deal with the Barracks drama in the heat. I know that's been filling up the inbox. All the haters are saying that it's bullshit. And then, of course, all you're doing is telling your soldiers that that you don't believe them. So there it is. All right, the next topic. It was probably yeah, exactly, Bridie. It was probably Maybe that's why I'm having lung problems right now. You're right, Bridie.
Maybe you know what? This might be service connected.
I'm about to say. Exactly. It's going to replace the 3M earplug. Fucking. Exactly. Were you an orderly room clerk or working in the training office while you're during this time and this time? Then you may be qualified. All right. So, there is a hospital. As a matter of fact, with Fort Carson again. Evans Army Community Hospital changed their pharmacy operations yesterday, and holy crap, we're gonna show some images right now. And matter of fact, let me grab this. This is from the. This is from. Hang on, Spike. I'll give you a copy.
We got to find it.
We gotta find it. MSDSs do not. Oh yeah. See, MSDSs. Yeah, exactly. Do you have an MSDS for that? For those carbon sheets? Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Anyways. All right. So Evans Community Hospital hours have changed for their pharmacy. And this is out of who is this? KKTV out of Fort Carson, Colorado. Colorado Springs, a Southern Colorado hospital. They don't say it's a military installation. Changed their pharmacy hours on Tuesday. And this is all. The hospital said that all non-urgent requests will be processed for the next duty day pickup after 2 p.m. And all urgent, emergent, and hospital discharge medications will be processed for same-day pickup. The hospital said, and I quoteth, the hospital said you could activate new prescriptions online to reduce wait time in the pharmacy God, I can't talk today. In the pharmacy lobby. We were asked if we could provide a link to drop inside the chats, which normally we're not doing that, but we could do that. We could, and it's a link that will provide you. I don't know. I guess we're pharmacy now. We're gonna do DHA shit now. So if you go into the chats at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio and Facebook and YouTube, you'll see that this is an online portal request for your prescriptions. Now, I don't think they spread the word. And the reason why I say that is we had We had numerous, not complaints, but we had feedback in the inbox. Matter of fact, let me pull this up right here. Let me show you right here. It looks like there was a waiting time that was unexpected. And this was at Evans. Army Hospital on Fort Carson. It looks like people were standing around, sitting around for a little bit. Everyone's like, okay, when am I going to get prescriptions? No link in bio. Yeah.
Funny cut.
So this was the wait time up to 2 hours, as some people said, and it looks like they didn't anticipate the wait, and I guess anticipate the number of personnel that were there to get the prescriptions. You know, I would think for something like this, you would like blast this out. I don't know if do we need to just do TikToks or reels for soldiers to pay attention to shit now?
I mean, maybe that might help if that's something like, I don't know. Where are they getting their information from?
That's what I'm saying. I honestly think that the troops, you know, because everyone talks about, toxic leadership. Are you a toxic soldier? You know, I mean, NCOs need to get. Have you served between this time and experienced a toxic soldier? So currently there's a 2-hour waiting time, and I think, and it's just me, I'm being optimistic as always. I think had the word gone out, and if it went out on other platform, you know what I mean? The word did go out. Yeah, but if the word, when people say, the word got put out, well, where did you put the word out at? Did you put it at, you know, your Facebook page, your like, I'm gonna tell you what, I don't follow. You just say it
once at formation.
Yeah. Once at formation. I know soldiers don't follow, your organizational Facebook page, or
most young soldiers aren't on Facebook.
Yeah.
They're on Instagram.
They're Instas.
They're YouTube.
Yeah. They're on YouTube. Because now YouTube is making a comeback. TikTok now X is rising. So it's like, it's funny that YouTube is making a comeback. It used to be a neglected platform. Facebook is going to, is not as paid attention to, I guess you would say, but Insta and TikTok and X, man, they're surging. Maybe pushing too many meds is the problem. No, that has something to do with that, Brody. There's like retirees, you know, us old people. When we have to go get our prescriptions, I don't want to wait. I don't want to sit there for 2 hours because and of course we just announced they had a snow issue, some weather.
I'm not driving there.
Yeah,
it's just to get my Motrin.
So yeah, exactly, just to get Motrin. Yeah, exactly. Or as I would say, my autism enhancers, also known as Tylenol. Can I get in trouble? Can we get in trouble for saying that? Because I know there was some drama about Tylenol and autism.
You know. I think we can get in trouble for anything anymore.
Well, I was about to say anything that has to do. Yeah, exactly. Anything that has to do.
Definitely get in trouble and probably arrested if you say behoove again.
This is pure hyperbole. This is a joke. Damn it, guys! I don't want what's his name, Kennedy, come down here and freaking what was his name, Ted Kennedy, the Secretary of Health and Human Services. Him coming down there.
I don't know which Kennedy is.
And yelling at me and shit for talking about, you know, autism enhancers and why did you... I don't want Tylenol to come after me. Here, take these special kind of bottles, Ken. Anyways, if you guys don't know the old joke about what happened with Tylenol back in the day. You guys, do you remember that? When Tylenol had that scare, that cyanide scare?
Yeah, Tylenol had a lot. Yes, I remember that.
That old, so it's like those old urban legends that was word of mouth, almost like you were like it was like a campfire ghost story or some shit. If you buy some Tylenol, you'll die. You know, that'll be the last headache you'll ever have. You know,
don't even look at it.
Exactly. Don't get it. So yeah, just saying, these are jokes, old people jokes. Anyways, so I don't know if it was just probably a lack of messaging that did not go out to the force. I think they might have hey, don't forget, this is going to take long. Ted Kennedy, do I end up in a trunk? Wait, oh yeah, wrong. Is that the wait?
I can't remember which Kennedy which.
No, you're talking about Chappaquiddick Kennedy, the guy who left the girl in the trunk or something like that, and
that one.
He gets out and he's, you know, wearing no chonies and he's got a shirt running around and there's a girl freaking in the car in Chappaquiddick. Okay. Well, who was it? What Kennedy?
I remember it. I'm looking. I'm trying.
I'm trying to find out which Kennedy we're talking about.
I don't know.
I don't want. If I'm going to piss off the Kennedy, I want to piss off the right one. It's not Ted Kennedy, right? What fucking Kennedy is it? See, aren't you glad for Sergeant's Time? This would have been
Robert Kennedy is the one that is the Health and Human Services.
Yeah, Robert Kennedy. There we go. Yeah. So if you guys
Robert.
Yeah, we like to pride ourselves on being an LPD, but we just fucked up your board question. Okay. So right now there's going to be some sergeant major going, ooh, I'm going to get these guys. I'm going to burn them. Yeah. Robert Kennedy. But did you hear about the new? I know this is not a Sergeant's Time thing, but did you hear about the new nutritional stuff? They did.
Yes, I did. I'm like, finally, I think I agree with something because, but I just timing. I don't know. Like, this is what it's been working on, like telling us what to eat. It's not very small government, but I get it. It's not, none of it's bad ideas, but I mean, I don't know. It just seems to be like so much that's going on that is a good thing. I don't know if it's has been being worked on for some time, most likely because, we're learning that you do need a lot more protein and less carbs and this or whatever. But, I don't know. It just seems to be timing.
You bring up a good point. Feed them kids. If you want to have, what was the Department of Agriculture? They're the ones that laid out the nutritional standards for children to go and all that to eat chow and stuff like that. So now the food pyramid is, everyone says like it's flipped upside down now. As a matter of fact, South Park did a freaking food pyramid thing. They flipped it over like that. And I'm like, okay, so now what? What's how is that going to affect, how is this going to, and of course we'll tap a little bit into the politics of this. Isn't that the new Green Deal, getting rid of cows or some shit like that? Isn't that like fuck everything up now?
Well, if you like my little conspiracy theorist take on it,
go for it. Oh yeah, let's get some tinfoil.
All right. Michelle Obama, when she first put out all the school guidelines, I know she was a big champion behind that. So what kids have to be fed in school?
Correct.
Now.
I remember.
All right. And I do believe meat is not the first priority. It goes just like the carbs, everything else, like the food pyramid. You have to have this, a starch, a fruit of this.
Right.
So I do believe because of how beef prices have risen exponentially, and if schools are now required to follow these new USDA guidelines, then they will be doing more protein heavy, therefore buying the beef that nobody else is buying because it's too expensive.
Okay.
That's my conspiracy theory take. But I'm not saying it was bad, but I'm just saying that's what I was thinking when I saw it.
No, that makes sense. I know Michelle Obama was really big on the Let's Move or Go Move or whatever program.
Yeah. So that's why the food is the way it was, because it had to follow the USDA guidelines, and it wasn't like we could, or different schools could just, I want to feed these students pizza and burgers or whatever every day. They couldn't do that because they had to follow USDA guidelines now. And again, so those changed. So I wonder if the food is going to change. And yes, that food change in the schools was awful. It is still awful, but they're fed. Look at that. They are fed.
Yeah, somewhat.
Junk.
Somewhat. I know there's some states that are still fighting legislation to not give kids freaking free lunch, and I was like, what the hell?
Right.
But yeah, I was just curious because I know the Army now also has to follow some of the USDA guidance.
Yes.
And how is that going to change the kiosks or the campus style serving, whatever? You know what I mean? How is that going to fucking? How is that going to help out? So what are we doing with the food pyramid then? South Park did make a joke. There are three predictive factors in pop culture and history, and it's always been South Park, The Simpsons. Or who was somebody mentioned that it was three. Now I'm a fucking idiot for now. I think it was a W.T.F Nation Radio. Anyways,
of course it's us.
Yeah. It's there was some predictive stuff because we always used to say, hey, we're gonna call squares if. We used to say that. We stopped saying, okay, how many? What's the squares on this and this? Because it ended up happening. Like we used to like religiously say, all right, what's the squares on this? Squares on how this is going to happen or how this is going to roll out. And we're like, dude, this is getting scary. So back in 2014, there was a South Park episode where Cartman dreams about Aunt Jemima telling him that the food pyramid was upside down. And I'm like, bro, I gotta dig it up. That episode was hilarious. But yeah, That school, what was, oh yeah, John, exactly. That school sheet oh man, that school sheet, that school sheet pan pizza, that little thin crust pizza. That's that's why I like thin crust pizza. It takes me back. It's nostalgic, right? But growing up and you had that sweet lunch lady, or you had that angry ogre lunch lady. Depends. There was never an in between. There was always the extreme. Oh, come over here, sugar. You want another slice? Yes, ma'am. There you go. And then you get that. What do you want? I just want another slice. You already got one. Okay, thank you. But yeah, exactly, John. So yeah, I'm just saying about how it would work, how it would affect the DFACs and how it would affect campus style dining. I think personally that
and not even just that, I think it would probably do federal prison food too. Anything that has to use government money to feed people,
right?
Like, it's probably going to affect them too.
Yeah, the standard of exactly. So somebody, thank you for the link. Oh man, you guys are fast. I love it when the W.T.F Nation participates. There we go. All right, so here was the original, I guess, and this is all that stuff right there, and then now it's new. now it's flipped. So all those, exactly that, Bridie. When you psyop your psyop to counter your psyop of other psyop of excellence, so now it's flipped. So now everyone who used to joke, so protein shakes are in now. Eating a lot of protein, a lot of milk and stuff like that. The bottom of the bottom is bread. Everyone didn't everybody say that? The carbs is what you don't. So are we supposed to go down on this? Or are we supposed to how is this supposed to be distributed? I mean, this is not a Sergeant's Time, but it is a Sergeant's Time topic because it's going to affect our DFACs and warrior restaurants and kiosks. Because I'm not saying we're anti, but just damn, part of the reason why our soldiers, and there's an obesity issue in our ranks, is because of this. Is because the soldiers and how they eat, their eating habits, not reinforced nutrition. Big Sarge telling you what to eat. It's not just zins and smoke, or coffee, or what is it? They're drinking Monsters or Red Bulls. So yeah, I bet the Italians are hating on this. Why would the Italians be hating on this?
Because we can't have as many carbs and pasta.
Yeah, exactly that.
We got I believe the episode from South Park is the one that's called Gluten-Free Ebola, and it's the second episode in the 18th season.
Gotcha.
But every time I'm trying to get that clip, it is just giving me all the news, and I'm like, I don't have time to find it right now because
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just wondering the nutritional status. The nutritional state of our force is lopsided as fuck. It's like we can't even get a clear answer on what is going to be in the DFACs other than a wave top. Oh, we'll be serving this, or we'll be serving that. No one has come on board, or of all the podcasts that anybody can come on, nobody has come on from that. I mean, this might be a dry topic for some, but for me, it's interesting because we got to factor in the fitness of the force and how they eat and how they train and all that. It's all a big circle of life,
Exactly. But again, if you look at this, now think about it now, when you go into a DFAC on the old pyramid, that bottom where you're supposed to eat most of bread, cereal, things like that. When you go in the DFAC, what is it that you can get as much as you want of? All of that stuff that they have out there, like the bread and the cereal and all of those grains that were what you're supposed to eat the most of. So is it going to switch a little now, or are soldiers going to be able to get as much protein as they want? Because they don't like to get that extra chicken sometimes. Should they be able to get all the protein and the fruits and the vegetables they want, instead of 500 slices of bread to fill them up.
It's like, I used to remember the main line would be all jacked up, and then answer me this: how do Germans eat meat, cheese, bread, and beer every other meal and stay relatively in shape? Oh yeah, they walk everywhere. That's a good point, John. They alles fit. Everything is German when it comes to German. It's a lifestyle thing too, right? And that's another thing too.
And it's also
they walk everywhere.
They build their
bike everywhere. They, you know what I mean? Everything's.
Yeah, they do, but they're also built to be walkable. Yes, if you're in a bigger city, you can.
That's so racist.
Where are you walking?
They're built to be walkable. The Germans.
I meant their infrastructure.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I was like, damn.
Built to be walkable. Ours is not. If you live in Killeen, Texas, I can't walk to a grocery store.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're right. You're right.
Well, now because they started building neighborhood ones, but you can't even walk to a grocery store. So with the suburbs and everything, there's just so much that you can't walk to. But we see changes in that too. You see
Correct.
so many more cities that are, building apartments on top of everything else
Yeah.
again, like like they do in Europe.
Yeah, no. That you did that. That is a good point. Is that a lot of the way the structures are? Like I could walk, in the villages that I've lived or the cities that I've lived in Germany, not the big ones, but the smaller ones. But you're right. I can literally just walk down, jump in a, public transportation, go down there with my little bag of grocery things, and then also, or take a half a block away, and there's a, there's a baker, there's a butcher, there's a, all right there. So the way you made it say like that, Germans are built for walking. Like, damn, girl.
Yeah, you know how much German I am. I really am.
No, I'm just saying. The Germans going, "Und ja, we've walked everywhere."
Yeah, walk all over you.
Yeah, exactly that. We are used to walking on people. Our infrastructure is for walking all over the continent. Oh, sorry. And should I say this? Yeah, wrong show. No, but you're right. It's the lifestyle that we have in the community, and I just wish we had like I don't know. I just wish we had something to come out to say, hey, look, yeah, here's the standard model. Here's this, and not like I said, just like the issue with the Evans Army Hospital at Fort Carson. Nobody knew about this. Everyone's freaking out. I didn't know about this was going to be a 2-hour wait. I didn't know this is the change of I didn't know there was a link that I had to do. I didn't know there was this. And then what does every medical professional service counter person say? Well, we put it out.
Yeah.
The same thing would happen with our fitness stuff. Like you were, okay, all right, Army, here's your chance. You just got the word. U.S. Army W.T.F, W.T.F Nation Radio just told you about the food pyramid and the South Park episode. There should be some sort of messaging already happening with that. I'm being an optimist. But yeah,
maybe we're putting those vibes out.
Yeah,
some good information flow.
Yeah, could you hear what we're laying down, Army? Let's get some. Because the kiosk stuff, all the things that we've always gotten as you look at all the stories about kiosks, that's like fucking PX gas station chow. Like you freaking you run in and there's a bag of chips and there's a Monster and there's a sandwich in a refrigerator. Well, guess what? Guess it's not part of the food pyramid anymore. All those sandwiches at the kiosks.
Yeah, gonna have some chicken legs.
Yeah, some little rotisserie chickens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it just we'll see what happens. Again, we'll see the effect of the.
I have hope.
You think so? You think the Army
a little
will,
in about 3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
we'll
have it all put out.
Yeah, exactly. Like the page will U.S. Army W.T.F will be 20 years old, retired, and a new page started up, and the Army will still not have any because they still can't even figure out the freaking the privatized housing partner stuff. You know what I mean? It's just like and
they've been doing that since I was a specialist. Is when the Army first privatized their housing. Because I lived in housing when I was
or fighting amongst each other on who's going to be spending what. Okay, 2 more topics. This next one's going to generate some conversations in the equal opportunity side of the house and appearances. And just letting you know, this next topic will be kind of touchy. So, IPS-A just released yesterday, about a day and a half ago, a closing and resolving the highest number of customer relation management CRMs cases within their component since Go Live. They went to Go Live, the 3rd anniversary of Go Live and all this stuff. They're utilizing the IPS-A CRM to provide direct support to soldiers, improving the health, welfare, and readiness of the force. Okay, that's okay. As soon, because I follow IPS-A because we helped them out with their stuff to get them promoted and all that, and they came on the show. IPS-A. There is a thing called proofreading, okay? Please, guys, Army media people, social media experts, whatever you want to call yourselves, proofread your shit, because as soon as we, not just us, but as soon as we saw this get released, a ton of personnel sent us this screenshot. It says, to provide direct support to soldiers, improving health and welfare, blah, blah, blah. AC, the AC-Fi, AMPO, Schofield Barracks, NG, the NGGA pay office.
Okay.
IR, Army Reserve, RSF, RPAC. Now, this got so many.
I can't stop laughing.
Exactly. This got the chats, everything. Everyone's like, I think you guys need to like change your acronym or get, it's almost like the acronyms.
Roll with it.
Exactly. That says the what pay office? And I'm not gonna repeat what it is, but I'm just gonna say.
Miss Monica is the one that works there. There you go.
I could not stop laughing. I was like, hey, what do you see wrong with this? And I'm like, literally, I did a double take. I almost spit my coffee out. I mean, you just imagine, I'm sitting there eating chow and all this other stuff. Like, hey, check out, look at EPSA's website. I'm like, what's wrong with it? And they look at this post and just read it out. Just read it. Just read it. And I was like, oh my God. IPSA, fix that. I don't. Okay, look. I don't even know what the acronyms for that. Exactly. The comments are
National Guard Georgia.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's gonna get posted today. It's gonna get posted. In look, keep an eye out. This is gonna get posted on the main page. And I'm like, John, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. There's some freaking racists in that ranks right now going, see, I told you, yeehaw, look at that. Oh, I bet you they're just fucking free balling on that acronym right there. They're like, see, damn right, I'm going to go ahead and go to the blank pay office. Yeah, exactly. Pip throwing the Rick James comments in there. Nice couch, N-word, or I don't even want to. How, because the Army likes to say
nice couch pay office.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit, that's the new dog whistle now. You can't say nice couch pay pay office. Oh man, pay office, please. Oh man, pay office with attitude. Oh my God, I got a fan of myself by AER propaganda. Serving soldiers since 1942. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. Oh man. I can't believe that this because the Army we like to sound off a lot of stuff, right? Our acronyms are in the Army lexicon are pronounceable. And just look at, when we say COE, Center of Excellence, or for me, we don't say all the acronyms at Fort Bragg. We say SWIC or SWIC for the John F. Kennedy Special Warfare Center and School. USASMA for the Sergeant Major, or like the kids are not calling it knock lock and like BNOC and NCO, whatever.
Right.
USMA for United States Military Academy. Blank pay office. Oh Lord.
So again, if you hear me call you my pay office,
exactly. What do we do? Oh man, because now, mind you, the feedback that we got were primarily from African American soldiers in here in the inbox, and we were just dying looking at the pay office stuff. And so with that, I guess happy 3rd anniversary pay office.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Oh man.
Oh.
I almost coughed up 4 more lungs. Oh man.
I had to wash that laugh down with my
I
bottle of water.
Exactly. Oh man. Now, if I hear the word pay office now, I'm always going to be like, what?
Yep.
Oh man. Oh, good Lord. So, reached out to Zoltan to see what feedback and what weight in the word. And I'm like, yeah, I think they need to change. They needed to change something. They needed something. Maybe they should just call it NGPO instead of NGGA. That way, because oh man, this is I had the, I don't want to have the giggles, dude.
It's okay. It's cute when you have the giggles.
Oh man, it's again, as soon as I saw that, hey, read that, like read it out, just read it out, just read and sound it out. I'm like blah 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 blah. Oh my god. So so congratulations on 3 years of Go Life. Oh man, with that last topic. Oh wait, no, there's one more topic. I'm sorry. Did you hear about the new bush hat going away? Let me get this thing out of my face.
No, I missed that.
Get this out of my face. Okay. So now all women drill sergeants now are wearing the standard campaign cap. The normal what the dudes wear. So.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. The drill sergeant. Yes.
The drill sergeant campaign hat, the brown round.
Yeah.
Women drill sergeants are now wearing it, and so there you go. There's some candidates right there. Sporting it.
I mean, it's not like I have no opinion like which one would be more comfortable, this, that, or whatever. But I don't really see a reason. Like I think the brown round is more protective of your head and everything. So I don't see why they ever had a different one to begin with.
Yeah, I think there was the reason. I think it was because they wanted to make the differentiation between men and women drill sergeants. But the Marine Corps always has. They both wear their hats. They both wear the same hat. Their hat's the same, no matter what.
I mean, there's a lot of ways to tell the difference between men and women other than a hat. So I'm like, this is why I like that.
Right.
I like that.
So everyone, everyone. Patrick says the change makes sense to me. The other hat gave me Crocodile Dundee vibes. You guys remember Crocodile Dundee, right? That movie.
Oh, absolutely.
There's some kids here that I kind of look at them. Kids are scaring me, man. I'll bring up a reference and they're like, "The what?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" And then luckily for me, I'm able to go to YouTube to pull it up, and they're like, "Oh, that's old." I'm like, "Oh my god, you wounded me." So this is now the new accoutrements, the new headgear that women drill sergeants are now wearing. So I think it's pretty good.
I would love to hear some. Oh yeah, I do too. I would love to hear some feedback from female drill sergeants, women drill sergeants. Like, do you like it better? I mean, it looks better in my opinion,
right.
But that's my opinion. You're the one wearing it. Does it work better?
You're looking at.
Is it more functional?
So you're you're looking at it from functionality side of the house. I can see that.
To me, it definitely looks way more functional. Like, you're gonna keep the rain off of my entire face and not just half of it.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly. As a matter of fact, let me see. A member of a friend of mine who was a commander of a basic training organization at Fort Sill. A good friend of mine that I was stationed with back at Bragg, and he did a test, and this was back in 2020. So 6 years ago, he did a test, broke ground, caused a whole bunch of waves in the internets, and caused some of the drama of the force. Everyone's complaining. So me and him posted on social media how it would look, and it was almost like a riddle. This is what it would look like. So you will see that these are two drills, and this was back in the time. This is back in the day. These are two drill sergeants, male and female, and then there's the difference between the bush and the campaign hat. And it's the same NCOs, and then we even suggested, hey, we kind of sent it out to Sergeant Major Grinston, kind of like hey, check this out. What do you think? Ditch the campaign. I don't want to say we had something to do with it. There we go with the Simpsons and South Park predictions there. But that was the difference when people were like, what's the bush hat, for you guys and gals that don't know? The Crocodile Dundee bush, you look like you're going to go hunt some dinosaurs in Jurassic Park hat.
I just remember though, like I did like years ago get selected for drill sergeant school. I couldn't go because that was right when I got pneumonia and then got asthma and all that. But I do remember thinking, I'm like, the amount of sunscreen I'm gonna have to put on one side of my face compared to the other to make sure, this ear doesn't get sun damage instead of this one. So like when I'm like, especially when I'm looking at it like this, I'm like, I really do think it is definitely more functional, but hopefully they like it better too. I mean, I would, but
yeah. And most of the comments that we received when we posted this back in 20, mind you, now this was posted at the end of 2020. Myself and a friend of mine who was a battalion commander or a commander of a basic training unit at Fort Sill, and just to what it looks like. And I think I mean I'll be honest with you, some of the female drill sergeants or past that were saying, man, I wish I had this because this would have helped me out in the sun. You know what I mean? It's like one it's almost like guys and gals who wear the berets, the one side of their face is tanned than the other, and then and all that. So
I remember, like I said, so much sunscreen because I did not want to look like or get suntan.
Exactly.
So.
Some individuals were like, it makes more an intimidating look. It presents a more unified presentation. And there were some that did bring up the fact that the Marine Corps, their women Marines wear the campaign, and that's it. So I think it was a good idea, and at the same time brought up a point, because if you really wanted to go back to that other uniform, this was the change. Everyone was like, oh, it's a different era of changing uniform styles. Well, when the AGSU came out, this is almost like keeping the same headgear if you were wearing the old Army green. Does that make sense? Like you have a different one. So now that this was a new set of uniforms, then that uniform should change with ditching the bush hat. So, I mean, I personally think it looks good. I mean, I
do too.
I think there's more. And again, speaking down the line, hey, what do you guys think? What do you gals think? And some of them were like, shit, I wish I would have had this when I was on the trail, or this is going to be good. Some of us, so there's some enthusiasm behind it. Yes, they're wearing masks because this was the time during COVID.
Yes.
God,
and they don't want you to know who they were.
Yeah,
I know. It's 5 years ago.
5 years ago. 5 years ago.
And even just on a color scheme with the new dress uniform, the brown is much better with it.
Yeah.
The brown hat was much better.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's good. I think this is a good thing to have, because it provides some uniformity, and like I said, it updates the uniform. The AGSU, what's old is new again type thing.
Yeah. Yeah. The colors just definitely look better.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it does match. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it definitely matches the. Did you say pinks and greens?
Yeah. Give me a pink hat, I'll be happy.
Hey.
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 Getting the prone.
Yeah, exactly. Getting the prone. What's that? Roll left, roll right. Hey. At any rate, so that was the new uniform. That wasn't the dress attire. That was just the new AGSU, Army Green Service uniform, which a lot of people have said that there needs some changes and stuff. All right, so last thing we're gonna put out. Hey, don't forget to subscribe, follow, whatever, the Army's YouTube page. And the reason why I say that is because the Army is going to do. As a matter of fact, I'm going to grab this as well. Let me open this up. So we got music. I want music on here. So the Army is doing on the 13th at noon, the 13th of January at noon, Army time, Eastern Standard Time. There's going to be a senior leader sit rep. We like doing the sit reps, right? So Chief of Staff of the Army, Sergeant Major of the Army, Secretary of the Army, they're going to be doing this senior lip, but it's only going to be on YouTube, no other platform. And so There is a form that was put out. As a matter of fact, let me grab that form for you, and then that way we can drop that in the chats. Oh, that's a lot of link there. Oh crap, that's a freaking whole crap full of link there. Don't look at that link. Never mind. So on the 13th of January at 12 noon on the Army's YouTube. You say again on the Army's YouTube page, they're going to be doing this senior leader sit rep. You will have an opportunity to ask questions, but you have to do it through the form, which means they're probably going to close the comments. The last time this happened, everybody was like, "Oh, okay, cool, let's do this," and then the comments didn't happen, and people got upset because there was no comments to put in there. So they're going to do this by form. Do we know that this is going to? Do we know if they're going to listen? Hey, you don't know until you submit your name. So we just clicked on the link right now, and this is what
and I can see the form.
And you can see the form. And so, matter of fact, we're gonna do this live right now. That is exactly.
Who has a question? I'll fill it out.
Yeah,
now.
I was about to say. Yeah, you got it up. Okay, well, I'll go ahead, Spanky.
I do.
All right.
Well, no, it really is just a really quick form. It just says first name, last name, rank or family, unit, your status, whether you're active or reserve, and your question, and who is it for. That's it. Hit submit.
There you go. So we're gonna do that right now. So go ahead, Spanky. What's your question
Okay.
gonna be?
I don't know. I don't have one. Let me see. Who do I want to talk to? My name is Spanky, and my last name is Spanky.
Yeah, exactly.
My rank is just put retired because it doesn't matter. And our unit is U.S. Army. What the fuck moments?
Yep. U.S. Army. USA W.T.F. Yep. There you go.
Moments. Our status is it doesn't even give retired as an exam or as an option. It's active, Army, or reserve, but I don't think that's a required question. So what are we asking?
Yeah, exactly. Well, S1 Hour says, I'm hoping they bring an Army directive with a new height and weight. Ooh, yeah, there you go. That's a good question right there.
So
the question would probably be, what's the status on the
there we go.
What's the status of the Army body fat composition in line with the new DOD guidance? I guess would be the
on the Army body fat program. Status on the guidance to align with the new. I don't want to say PT standards. What am I looking for? What is the status on Army? Yeah.
Go ahead.
What is the status on the Army body fat program guidance? Or
body fat guidance in line with the new DOD directive.
There we go. And who am I asking this question specifically to? Because it doesn't have, I could just all of them.
You just put any. Just put any of them, yeah.
Any who can answer. All right, and we are going to hit submit.
All right. So
our response is submitted.
All right, cool. All right, so what do we matter of fact, let me see. Somebody said that, hey, you should put this in here. I want to make sure this is the question I want to put in there. Sorry about that, guys. This right here. What is right quick, hang on.
No, that's okay. I'm just looking forward to seeing, if they answer. They might not say it was for me, but they probably answered it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we just did the ABCP. Yeah. So okay, so the next one is all right. So we talked about that. That was, I think, the biggest one we were talking about, right?
Yes. I mean, I didn't have the limit pledge ready. I don't know. Did I need that? I don't think it.
Yeah. No, hang on.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't have it ready. I thought,
no, it's okay. I got a question. First name. Everybody knows who I am. Ken Ramos.
Oh, yeah.
Rank or family.
You have rank.
I'll just put SGN. I'll just put retired. Retired unit. U.S. Army WTF moments status. What status? I just put.
See, we're not.
Did you hit
Yeah,
anything? Did you?
no, I didn't hit one of those. It's not required to answer all the questions. They don't have the little red stars by them, so I
Okay,
left that
gotcha.
one blank.
Okay. Cool. This right here, and this is a good question too. And I'm just going to copy paste from John because we were kicking around this at the water cooler. In the light of the most successful air assault in history of warfare happening last week, why are we reducing aviation assets? That is an awesome question because we were talking about how the fact that with all the talk about drone warfare and all the talk of drone warfare and Army units getting deactivated, and the new Black Hawk with an open face, the big mouth Black Hawk, and now going to more unmanned assets and platforms. Do you you know what I mean? What's the
right.
why? What's the deal? This just proved right now that manned aircraft was able to pull off a very successful. And of course, John must be air assault because he's an air assault aficionado, it seems like, and that's a good point. This is a manned aircraft operation with helicopters that had zero to do with drones for the insertion and also the stuff, but it probably assisted in like ISR or shooting some pew-pews on targets. And so,
I would ask, is there a particular leader that this should go to? Because when they pull this into like a Google form or Excel to see, and they're going to see that they're going to do it by number 7. I'm like, oh, is there anything that needs to go to a particular person? Or when I put any, it who knows which one's going to get that question?
Well, they'll probably get the question. They'll probably get the question.
I'm sure.
They'll probably get the question and read it, and they'll probably go, "Sorry, Major, do you want to take it?" Or, whatever.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Is there a particular leader that this question should be directed to, or to just whoever knows the most?
I'm gonna add, especially now, since drones are now part of the discussion for doctrine. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you guys got any questions in the subsequent shows until wait, it was only the 8th, so we only got one more show, right? So one more show until, so we have the Monday edition. So on the Monday edition, we'll have more questions to put in there, and I'll put U.S. Army W.T.F once again. You know what? Maybe me putting that in there may not be a good thing, but I don't know. We're going to try it. But you guys at least know you got proof positive, especially now since drone are part of the discussion in evolving doctrine. Yeah, I don't know how to
Yeah, and if any of y'all want to put in a question and you don't want it to ever, be traced back to you, if it's realistic, send it to me. I'll put it in for you.
Yeah. Send it to us. Yeah, exactly that.
Or send it to us.
Yeah, send it to us.
A legit question, that you really don't want to be tied to at all.
Yeah.
Especially if you are active or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the question will go in light of the most successful air assault in the history of warfare happening last week. There we go. Why are we reducing our aviation assets? And then I'm going to put as an add-on to John's question, especially since drones are now part of the discussion in evolving doctrine. How about that? That sounds professionally. That sounds
yes.
Center of
Excellence. That sounds like something they would answer for us.
Yeah, and then
hey, dude, what's up? My
pay
office tell me.
Yeah, exactly.
About the aviation assets.
And this leader for the question would go to the Sec Army because he's the one that's been we've seen him the most talking about drones and stuff. And so it's kind of like pigeonholing him to ask the stuff about drones, and maybe General George could Sec Army. So there we go. Ken Ramos is flying our retired unit, U.S. Army WTF moments in the light of blah 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 blah. There we go. I think that's a good one. Submit. Response was submitted. There we go. Again, the links posted on the U.S. Army WTF Moments Facebook page, and I think WTF Nation Radio's Facebook page as well, and as a pinned comment. So look at the top of the page instead of scrolling through to try to find it, and you will see the you'll see it. Let me triple double check to make sure that we're good. We're cooking with chicken grease. There we go. So yep, it sure is locked in the top. So if you go to there we go. So if you go to the top of the Facebook page of U.S. Army WTF Moments, you will see that right there. And then you just hit the senior leader SITREP, follow it along, and then you will see the just scroll down to the comments, and you will see the YouTube page for you to subscribe, and you will see the link for you to submit your questions. So there was both of our questions from U.S. Army WTF Moments. So I think they're probably going to take one or two. I don't know why they just are doing this on YouTube. I'm curious.
I am too. Like, are they trying to specifically drive traffic there and away from other social medias that are much more social media-y than YouTube? I don't know.
Yep.
I
So
don't know.
yeah,
Maybe they hate Meta too. It's fair.
That's true. That's fair. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, Pooks? Pookie's in the chat.
Hey.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what's going on. Again, we'll do another question submission, live question submission. I don't know us revealing, our deets there. I guess, do you think that'll you think they'll come online? You think they'll answer us?
I think they will. I think so.
Okay, well, we'll see.
I do. Like I said, I don't think they'll say, "Hey, this is from Ken and Spanky," but they'll probably answer.
Yeah,
I think so.
all right, we'll see.
Yeah, they're legit questions.
All right. The CIA is not a Facebook.
I can't wait to see.
Yeah, I can't wait to see, because we'll be tuning in. We will be in the chats. I think we'll share the link. We'll share the link on the on all the socials, anyways. I don't know if they're going to put it anywhere else, so I'll have to find out, or we'll just have to all wait and see. We'll all be surprised. So with that,
or they may just ban us and not let us watch it all.
Exactly that. Oh, and do we have ways to find out other videos? Anyway, so it's time to break out the lemon pledge. Bam! This is SGT'S Time with Spanky and myself. Man, 2026 is always. I can't wait. I'm excited. So much stuff to do. So much stuff to see. So many people to interview. I can't wait. And tomorrow, I think, is the return of FTX. Did they say they were going to bring FTX back? Is it? Wait, I think it was going to be. Is it a bye week? Did they have it last week? They didn't have it last week.
I did.
They didn't have FTX last week.
I see it. I feel like they have it every day because I'm like, oh yay, there's FTX.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. No, that's how you know they're busy on the timeline, because if you see them on the timeline a lot, then they're out there a lot.
I definitely am. They are getting up there.
So I think.
I love it.
Yeah, I think the I think there will be this is FTX will happen. I think so, because it's already this is the first week. So.
Oh, yeah, and they're going to be doing it a little more often. I think they'll be seeing it.
Yeah, we're hearing. Yeah, the streets are saying they're going to be
hearing some fun things going on in FTX world. Y'all.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Nemo Weekend Co-op says it's a bye week, so it'll be weekend co-ops. All right, so weekend co-ops will be streaming tomorrow. There we go for Friday. Weekend co-op streaming. This is the bye week for FTX, and they will be on next week. Okay, cool. Got it. All right. So, and also don't forget on Monday, we have another announcement, but we ain't going to say it until it's solidified. So there you go. How about that? For Sunday, for Saturday, for Monday. Wait, so does that mean you're going to double? Are you going to double freaking weekend co-ops? So you're going to do Friday and Saturday? Is that what you're saying? If you're streaming tomorrow, is it a double header? Is it going to be a Friday?
Are we having a Tuesday?
Yeah, are you going to do it? Yeah, we're doing a twofer.
A twofer.
Yeah, 2 for 1 down on same channel. Is it going to be on Friday and Saturday? All right, we don't know. We'll see. So so Saturday is weekend co-op. Sunday is going to be an announcement coming up pretty soon. I can't wait until that comes out as well. And then on Monday it's the King and Me. Oh wow, okay, so it is going to be a twofer. Just got word from weekend co-ops. It's going to be a twofer. Man. Twofer. I can't wait. I'm curious to see what games. Nemo's been bugging me about games and stuff, because he was like, hey, I tried to send you some stuff. I'm like, wait, what account? And then I had to jump back on and double check to make sure I still had the account. So that's going to be cool. All right. So Weekend Co-ops is going to be back to back. Monday's the King and Me. The actual King Smith and his wife, Michelle, giving marital, friendship, or relationship advice. Man, if you ever watched, that's the Zen show to watch.
I really enjoy it. I haven't got a chance to actually sit and watch it, but I'm hearing it, and I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah, it's very. I don't know. It's Yeah. It's
It's realistic.
Yeah, it's
I think
realistic.
that's what I really love about it. Because most like people that have these kind of podcasts, when it comes to things like that, it's just too cheesy and ill,
Yeah.
or overly like nobody's going from 0 to 60 in 5 minutes. So you, like I said, I really do.
That's what she said.
Enjoy them.
Anyways. Oh man, play too many games. What are you talking about?
I guess that's where Pookie's been.
Yeah, I guess. Pookie's been playing too many games. Or are you saying that's playing too many games? And also, of course, following the King and Me with the actual King Smith and his wife Michelle, the Monday edition with myself and Massey. Massey's been on the road doing his stuff. While he's doing other things and he's traveling, doing his gig, personal life. Bring home money for food job. He's also a singer. So I'm going to be getting some. You're going to be hearing some music from our own Massey. Can't wait. Tuesday, Pop Culture Warrior with Michael Carrasquillo, the CQ, also known as the Pop Culture Warrior, with his angry staff of Mad Mike and Angry Elf. And then on Wednesdays is the Sports Bar and the Smoke Pit, the actual King Smith and the Coach. What do you hear? What do you say? And then the Smoke Pit with TZ and Radar. And of course, right here Thursdays, Sergeant's Time, myself and Spanky. So,
hey y'all, that's me.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like the week's getting packed. There's this timeline, and you notice this timeline is going to get packed enough to where some of the shows will be posted on YouTube. So let's put it this way: the full spread, the full ensemble of our media content will be on YouTube. So there's going to be some shows, due to its content, will not be allowed on Facebook, but it will be on like X and YouTube. So once you see it, wow, okay, cool. This show's going to be on this time. This show's going to be on this day. There's going to be some later shows. Yes, it's going to get, the clock is going to start packing up. So the timeline's going to get stuffed with content. I can't wait. I'm excited.
I know we're gonna be doing housekeeping for 20 minutes. We're just gonna have so much else.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're just gonna start posting commercials. We're just commercials are starting to get posted. Yeah. I'm so tired of going through YouTube and looking at the ads. We're gonna make our own ads. We're gonna post our shit. So that way you can see that. I think that's it. I think, like I said,
I think that's it.
Don't forget, you guys at Fort Carson have a weather delay. And don't forget, like I said, look at all the lineup. Make sure you share, like, and follow. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe, as the kids like to say, to YouTube pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, to Facebook pages at U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio, and of course X at WTF Nation Radio. I'm just in a good. It's just a good week. It's been a good broadcast week. Pretty cool.
Absolutely.
So. All right.
Yeah.
Spank, you got anything to say?
I do not. Good night, my paychecks or pay offices. I'm sorry.
Good night, my pay office.
Love y'all. Sweet dreams.
Love y'all, pay offices. Yes, that's gonna get posted later on, so you guys will be in on the joke when you guys are finally hearing the podcast. You're like, what is he talking about? Pay office, for the guys that don't have the video ability. So, all right, y'all have a good night. See ya. Shots.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Driving us insane. ATF zero time, 30, no time to complain. Push ups in the mud, feel the muscle strain. Army life is a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive, in the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. forged in the battle's bind. Drill sergeant's fury echoing in the air. Discipline and duty we all must bear. Battle bodies by our side in the fight we share. In the face of danger we dare. Army life, it's a wild ride. W.T.F. moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's W.T.F. moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Souls and firefights, adrenaline's rush. Silent nights, broken by the enemy's hush. Medics on the move in the heat of the crush. In the heart of battle we trust. It's W.T.F. moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find out our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle. Army life, it's a wild ride. W.T.F. moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. Homecome's bittersweet, memories in our mind. Brothers lost but never left behind. Army W.T.F. moments in the stories we find. In the Army's embrace, we're forever entwined. It's W.T.F. moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find out our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Through the smoke and the flames we rise again. In the heart of the storm we find our zen. Battle buddies by our side, our men. In the Army's legacy we transcend.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.